The female doctor was performing surgery on a patient. She did not hurry to suture but started dancing beside the operating table. The judges did not understand her actions. They stood up and accused her of lacking medical ethics. Even the audience began to criticize her. She pretended not to hear and continued dancing, because she knew that whatever surgical move she made would be copied by her stepsister. She deliberately paused the operation to see what trick her stepsister would play. In her previous life, her paper, researched over 3 months, was accused of plagiarism by her stepsister at the awards ceremony. Her stepsister produced an identical work published on another platform a month earlier. Seeing this, her fiancé no longer believed her. Her father also found her shameful. Faced with everyone's accusations, she couldn't understand what was happening. Her father, to save face for the school and classmates, picked up a vase and smashed it, killing her. Her stepsister and fiancé showed expressions of secret delight. When she opened her eyes again, the woman found herself back on the day she was accused of plagiarism. She vowed that this time she would expose her stepsister's true nature. To avenge the grievances of her last life, the woman slapped her stepsister first. Facing her father's raised hand again, she refused to endure it and immediately blocked him. Just as she went on stage to present her researched paper, her stepsister, just like last life, accused her of plagiarism. The woman stated that she had been admitted to medical school at age 10 as an exception. At 12, she published her first SCI paper. Everyone at the medical school considered her a medical genius. She had no need to plagiarize her stepsister. Her stepsister pulled out a paper, claiming that she had published this paper in a court journal one day before the woman. This time the woman vigorously defended herself, but both parties insisted on their versions, making it impossible to determine who was the plagiarist. Someone suggested that the hospital had just admitted a pair of twins with a rare double mutant cardiac tumor. Whoever could cure them first would be the true owner of the paper. Just as she used her superb skills to make the initial incision, her stepsister followed the exact same surgical steps the next second. The cutting angle and the control of bleeding were identical. Her stepsister smugly said this experiment was the result of 6 months of her own research. Seeing that the woman's plagiarism was about to be proven, she calmed herself and quickly thought of a counter-strategy. When she saw her fiancé and stepsister exchanging affectionate glances, she realized her experimental data had been leaked by her fiancé to her stepsister. Using the previous treatment methods would certainly fail. She had to come up with a new plan immediately, so she decided to use the special suturing technique her mother had taught her. Unexpectedly, her stepsister also knew the secret. Her stepsister announced in advance that she would use her own invented suturing method to close the wound. The woman couldn't understand what was happening. In the end, her stepsister completed the surgery first. Everyone believed the woman was indeed the plagiarist, but the woman did not give up. She thought that since her stepsister was following her steps exactly, she would falsely claim that a piece of gauze had been left inside the patient's abdominal cavity, and see how her stepsister would respond. Her stepsister was extremely worried when she heard this. The woman pretended she was going to reopen the patient's abdomen. Her stepsister, anxious, said she needed to apply for another surgery. Everyone did not understand why a second operation was needed when the surgery was already complete.